Do I have 2 minutes to take a call? I'm feeling like my heart racing, and I'm really like shocked about this. And then he said like, you're invited to Sheffield, want to use your wild card. Don't say anything about 66. People were like, you're going to get perk. But after I went out with the 66, people were like, hey, I'm buying a ticket. Everyone was going, and that was completely different. So yeah. My name is Kjell Bakkelund, and this is the breakdown of my powerlifting career. So this is my first meet in 2007. I wanted to find something that I was good in. I tried cross-country skiing. It was really bad. The only thing I focused on was the people coming from behind instead of just focusing on going forward. Soccer, my height, my weight. When I was 16, I weighed 40 kilos and started training when I was 15, 16. 1 year later, I was 80 kilos. Okay. So that was a good year. My bench went from 40 kilos to 170. So and I only trained like the bro way because that had always been like the fun thing to train. Didn't really like squats and everything, and that still follows. My main goal was to get to the national team. And so that was a good meet. It was good to just come into the sport and just do your first meet. People were like, you're pretty strong. You should try to start. Ask the club, can I join? This is my numbers. Am I good enough to join the club? And they're like, yeah, of course you are. Just come. Came down to the club, and there, when I get down there in the basement, people are just like, are you on drugs? My first international competition, equipped European Junior Championship 2009. Almost won everything in my powerlifting career. I haven't won Junior Europeans. That hasn't been possible because Junior Worlds was in Brazil. And I've really always been motivated about where are the meets. Is the meet in Sweden? Not so cool. Brazil, of course. It was an okay meet. I remember my first squat. I didn't get it on depth. So that was my international career started with no lift. Also missed a bench medal because coaches didn't look at the score sheet. And I still feel that inside me now when even if I'm at Sheffield at Worlds, I'm still looking at the score sheet. I want to be a part of it. It's not that I'm not trust my coaches, but I want to be a part of it. I just want to have any medal I can get, and I like to have control over the situation. I think I was really proud of it at that time. I'm still proud of it, but I'm not thinking about it that much because I've been on the team for so many years. I think my first 10 years was 82.5. Raw was not really an option. Nobody talked about it at that time. Powerlifting was 100% equipped. So, and that was the cool thing. Everyone did it. When it came to the club, it was like, here, use this bench shirt. And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. The equipped World Junior Championship in 2011. I look so unathletic at that time. I still see that my arch is the same. No arch. That year was my last year as a junior. I think my total at the start of the year was 777, and at Europeans I did 825, and at Worlds I did 850. So it was a super year. I think the coolest thing about that competition, the coach I told you about, who was there at my first training, you think I'm going to be a world champion one day? And he was like, yeah, 100%, yeah. And I got to be at that meet. That was really special, and he was there as well. It was his last meet as the junior coach, and winning for him was really special. First time pulling over 300 kilos, first time benching 225, 4 plates. My first open world title, the World Equipped Championship 2013. Been a long time since I see this video. Still look pretty fat. That was a really good meet. Yeah. The focus I had to that meet, there's been 2 championships that I had super focused. It's the Sheffield and this Worlds. I had Metallica Fade to Black. And every time I listened to that, I almost cried because I was so I was visualizing me winning. It was really, really special. Everything went so good. I was so strong that day. That was my best performance ever in the 82.5. Probably the closest meet to Sheffield, crowd-wise. I think there were 1,500 people when I was lifting. There was live music. It was really cool. and I trained SPD 6 days a week, and yeah, so my capacity was insane at that time.
Do you think you would ever go back to a cook? Would you ever try it again? Or?
I don't think so. I really don't want to feel that pain again, and it's weird when I'm watching equipped championships now. It's like I can look at them lift, and I can't relate anymore. My first classic powerlifting competition, Regional East Championship 2014. I was really against the classic lifting.
Okay.
Really against it. Yeah. I was like, it's not going to get big.
Got you.
Yeah, it got big. Now I love the raw lifting, but at that time I'm like, yeah, it's just the weird people doing raw. I think that the sad part is just to see how the level has been now. Like the top level is still pretty good at Europeans now. I think that I could have won the 83s in the 66 lifting raw, and that's not that good.
Yeah.
I wanted to try because there's been like the first classic meet in Sweden in 2012, the first Worlds in 2013, and the level was pretty good actually. I really wish that I was trying out at the Worlds actually. I don't know what the total was there, but I think I could have won. I was pretty happy about the meet. Still high bar, squatting 252.5. Bench was like good, almost 200, 195 or 192. And deadlift was like, we were just holding back in deadlift. I think things would be really interesting if I was going 83 at that time and just go fully raw and see where the level has been. Could I do 850? Could I do 900? I don't know. I don't know. The World Classic Championship 2017. I almost thought it was impossible for me to weigh 74. But I just wanted to try something new, a new weight class. I did this Worlds, but I wasn't really like super training for it. It wasn't that important. Like, let's just try to get the best out of it. Like Taylor Atwood, who's that guy? I don't know, but like he's cocky. Okay, we Norwegian don't like that, so I'm going to beat him. And he was like yapping a lot and like, yeah, he was the king and like he was the best, and he was probably stronger than me as well, but at that day he couldn't beat me. I remember after winning I wrote to him like, not so tough now or something like that, and like I didn't answer. It got probably pretty mad after that. But the thing I didn't knew at that time, I made a monster after that. Like he was really pissed off. Like it was a great day. I think I was behind at like squats, but like I'm always behind on squats. And I think Taylor did a new world record in squats, so he like started like being the American is and jumping around and screaming and like being Taylor, and that's okay. And I really wanted the bench gold.
Yeah.
Oh, Hubbard. Yeah. So he went down to that meet and benched 190 for the gold. I think if I got second at that meet, I think that would completely like change everything. And after that, I really like lost all kind of motivation. It felt like a little too easy. But Taylor was thinking different. He was really building momentum. If I got the second place and really think, oh, it's not just to come here and win. You really have to like improve. Yeah. Because I didn't improve from like after 2017, I didn't improve my total in the 74 before 2023. The win was really special, but it also did like a big damage in my career actually. Yeah. The World Classic Championship 2019. Probably had some back injuries and some hip injuries and some wrist and shoulder and everything like that. But I think the main thing was that I wasn't really motivated to do the job. Yeah. Like I didn't do the Worlds in 2018 raw, but I did equipped to try to get back to equipped because that's where my heart was. And then Taylor was yapping towards Worlds 2019. He said he was going to destroy me and win, and I was like trying to yap a little back and like I beaten you before, I can beat you again. But I really didn't think that. I think I was there just to like punish myself actually, like just get it done, and I couldn't do shit. Taylor did 790. I had a really good day. I had a trash day. I remember he showed me that it's possible, but I'm like, it's not possible for me. Yeah, so that's not the best mindset, but I was just like from beating a guy 2 years beforehand, and he is just going up, 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 and my total is regressing. Like, what's the point? I really thought that I could never do numbers like that. Never. Taylor's coach went to me after the meet like, I really appreciate you as a competitor. I'm like, fucking man. He was just being nice, of course, but I was like, I just hated Raw and everything about it. Taylor as well was like, fuck that guy, like the cocky guy. But he did everything right and I didn't. After the meet, we just drove home and I didn't say anything, and like, I'm finished with Raw. Raw is done. I'm not doing Raw anymore. My battle against Oleg, the World Equipped Championship 2019. This was a really special one because to beat Oleg is almost like beating Taylor or Perk. Like, yes, it's equipped, but his level over the 18 years, I think he has 18 or 19 world titles now. I remember in that summer after Worlds, I was sitting at work and I was like, I think I'm going to propose to my wife at that meet if I win. But the thing against this meet that I had some hip issues. One of the best surgeons in Norway said like, you have to quit powerlifting. Your hips are really f***ed. If you continue this, you will be destroyed for life. And like getting that news and then go like to Worlds 2 weeks later was pretty hard. I was really afraid of lifting and felt like maybe I should just do this meet and then just stop. Now it's done. Now I just have to give up. Now I just have to be normal again. And I don't want to be normal. But it was a good day. It was much easier than I remembered. Then the same thing. The same celebration. It's been there for a while. World Games 2022. Like, we made a documentary to that meet. One guy following us for like almost a year who was there with us. That journey really like helped the motivation a little. I didn't really train because I was good enough to even win, even if I wasn't trying that hard. But I really wanted the World Games gold. Like, I was there in 2013, got second place after Oleg. My coach didn't want me to try for the gold. Was really mad about that because why not try, right? But he was just watching out for me because like my wrist was fucked after the bench and my back had some issues as well. But it was a fantastic meet and it's on GL points, right? I want to have everything right. I want to win everything, or at least I want to win everything once. Like, I want that title. And after that, like going down around like in Alabama, people like, are you that guy who just won? I'm like, yeah, that's me. European Classic Championship 2023. After Sheffield, probably like number 2 on the best performances I've ever done. Coming back from Worlds in Malta, really like, now I'm going to change things up. And we were training in a way different way. We were training much higher intensity and really changed the entire plan. So coming to Europeans, I was like super focused. I was like, I think I won by like 100 kills or something. I like destroyed everyone. Super competition. Everything went my way. And then I did beat Taylor's world record, right? To actually do 800. That was more special than doing like 717 and 66 or 815 later the next year. Like, nobody had done it. There were so much emotions on that. I think almost I got like more like celebration messages after the 800 than Sheffield actually, because it was so special, really special. So yeah, one of my best days in my life actually. Perk hadn't come to the IPF yet, and like just felt, I really felt like a superhuman at that time. The Arnold Sports Festival UK 2024. And it was easy as well. Jesus. Now it came. That shows me like, okay, I can compete with the best. It was also a cool day. It's my first meet with Kedrick. He started to help me right after Sheffield. Like, when I saw what he did with Gustav, I'm like, okay, I need this guy. Emmanuel in the IPF came to me right before the meet and it's like, Arnold is coming today. And we're chosen you to be the guy, talk to him. And I'm like, now I'm going to meet like everyone wants to meet Arnold, right? Like, that would be super special. I lifted so good. I wanted to show like I'm super good. I'm the one to like choose to meet Arnold. Coming after the meet, Emmanuel said to me, Arnold's not coming. I'm like, come on. But it still like made me so motivated to lift really good, right? World Classic Championship 2024. The motivation for me was Sheffield only. Like if Sheffield wasn't a thing, I would never move down. There was so much work. Like I don't think that people can like imagine how much it will take. I'm not a tall guy, but like I have a lot of muscles, and for me like being on 1300 calories to go down, that's pretty hard when I want to eat 7,000. The world record was at that time 8:15. I did 8:12, so I was hoping that would be enough to like get the spot. Just coming to the meet, I wasn't that strong as I was hoping for, and probably couldn't beat Perk anyway, but like I was hoping for more. Yeah. When I called my wife after, like, now I removed every knife and scissor from the house, so you're not going to kill yourself, because she thought I was like so depressed after the meet. He wasn't really never the bad guy, so he wasn't really like the Taylor for me in the same way. Taylor is not that for me anymore anyway, but like I really wanted to beat Perk. He's doing online coaching and that's what he does, and that takes also a lot of toll, but it's not like my life with the 2 kids, the dog, like everything all the time. Like I'm just so happy that I can do both, but I know that I can never like do as much as he is doing. Of course, that's my fault. It's not Perk's fault that I got kids or anything else. So, but I'm just so, sometimes I just have to pinch my arm and like I have everything I want in life, and I also can pursue powerlifting. And I can't really be mad at someone who's that much better than me. In the summer, in July or something, after Worlds, like Kedr was like, I think maybe you can get the Sheffield spot if you're talking about 66. And I was just hoping for a call from Pete, like, can I get the invite to be a part of that? That means that I'm in the cool club. That was really important. It was not that important to win, but it was really important just to be a part of it. Maybe August, I got the call. This was like 2-3 days after I got my second kid. So like, I was just sitting here, the kids were sleeping, and like Pete was writing to me like, do you have 2 minutes to take a call? And like, I'm feeling like my heart racing, and I'm really like shocked about this. And then he said like, you're invited to Sheffield, we want to use your wild card. Don't say anything about 66. People were like, you're going against Perk. But after I went out with the 66, people were like, hey, I'm buying a ticket. Everyone was going, and that was completely different. So yeah, Sheffield 2025. I watched Sheffield 24 so many times. I was there as well as the reserve. I was there back in 23 as a coach as well. It was a really cool experience, living like the celebrity life. The pressure from like probably September, it was kind of tough. People didn't lift as good as I thought they would. I didn't lift as good as I was hoping for myself as well, so that's just how it is, and it's a big pressure meet and everything can happen. So if I wasn't there in 23 with Bonica and just going out there, that would be a bigger shock. I tried at least like to give a show, so that was not really me, but it was cool as well. After benching, I'm trying to hydrate as much as possible, but like the Vitargo thing that I'm drinking, like making me so like wanting to throw up, and going out on 3.8 or something. Like every time I went down to get the bar, I felt like I was throwing up. So you can see when I'm pulling, I'm like really like feeling it going up. So that happened every time. That made it so much harder to like really lock out. I really didn't need to push it more. I should have pushed less. That would make it easier for me next year. It was a really good meet. I had my coach with me, I had my family with me, I had my second coach, the one who has been with me. Like, he was also there in the 2014 regional championship. He was there with me. Yeah, that was really special to have like the most important people around you. It's really hard to be like a super athlete and super dad. That's hard. I'm trying the best I can. I really want like Worlds now and Sheffield, Worlds again, and then Sheffield, and then maybe go up again to 74 or something. Like if I can get like the Sheffield now and the Super Sheffield, after that it's maybe time to like not quit, but maybe just focus more on maybe on the 74, maybe, and I'm thinking like maybe in the future maybe we'll try 83. I really want to like squat 300, bench 230, 240 or something, and do that maybe in 83s. If I quit today, I have really like nothing like. Of course, I won't want more titles, but I've done it all. So yeah, so I don't need more. I just want more.